Hello everyone, my name is Tisra and welcome back to Total War Attila. So, the Charlemagne DLC came out about a month ago, a little under a month ago, and I didn't have a chance to play it until now. Basically because CA decided to release it 3 days before I had my, actually 2 days before I had my last exam for the season, the exam season, and 2 days after that I went home for Christmas, and I just got back, so I thought I'd start a campaign, although it is a bit late. You know what? This actually happened with the last DLC as well, the last Roman. It was released a few days before I went on summer break for 2 months, so that's why you didn't see any last Roman videos from me, at least not yet. Still have to buy the DLC though. Anyway, so to kind of make up for that, for the lateness, I thought I'd try something that I have done before, but not for this game. Not for this game whatsoever, but we're gonna try it on a difficulty that I rarely play any Total War games on. And yeah, only one game so far, and that is For the Samurai, because I'm freaking love For the Samurai and I've played quite a bit of it. But we're gonna play Legendary. And as you probably got from the title of this, we are gonna play as the Emirate of Cordoba. It's probably wrong pronunciation of that, but I'm gonna just go with it until I am corrected. So, the Emirate of Cordoba, something, stands tall. The Umayyad dynasty survives, defiant in the face of the Abbasid usurpers. Abd al-Rahman, son of an Umayyad prince, has fled to Iberia, declared the Umayyad Caliphate revived, and overthrown the previous governor of at the Battle of Masara? Yes. From his capital in Cordoba, the new emir openly defies the Eastern Abbasids, and he has an independent nation that does not answer to Damascus and wishes to unite Al-Andalus, which is basically Spain or Iberia, because you have Portugal as well and Andorra in modern day terms, but no matter. Let's see, where were we? To unite Al-Andalus as the rightful heirs to Islam. No apostates, I think that's how you pronounce that, to the north, nor usurper to the south can defeat that most noble of purposes. So we have a few pretty nice traits. We have public order. Well, we basically get 35% less religious unrest, which is pretty sweet. We have 500% income from the... well, we actually get 500 outright. I think this is what it means. From the formation of tributary states, which is probably not something I'm gonna wish to do, but it might be something that I'm forced to do. We'll have to see about that. Maybe the faction kind of pushes me in that direction. And last but not least, research rate plus 20%, because we are... Is it actually what they call it? No, you can't actually read it. But yeah, we're Arabs, or at least partly Arab descendant. And a lot of converts. Convert previously Christians. Mozarabs, basically. But yes, initial challenge is normal, although it's going to be on legendary difficulty, so we'll see about how normal that is. Let's start this. And I might not have played this game in quite a while, but the loading screen time doesn't change. Still pretty long. Oh well.
There have been many kings before you. Many names, many titles. men who rose from nothing. Men who risked all that they love to lead by honor and virtue and inspire the common man. Do you think you're different? Somehow chosen. Who gave you the right to rule? It wasn't the people. It wasn't God. It was you.
Okay then. So am I suppressing a device here? Yeah, because this actually counts as a device, which is strange, but okay. So the reason why I didn't skip that cutscene is that I actually haven't seen it before, because as well as not playing any of this, I haven't watched any of it either. Yes, I've been slightly busy. Also, I didn't really bother for that. Oh, of course it switches. People who want to undo me, Christian Asturians, fair enough, Cantabrian Mountains, so a lot of Iberian states up there, the ones that eventually went on to become, well, basically what we know today. To the northeast are the Franks, who stopped Islam's advance before. Topple them, and all of Europe should swiftly fall before your armies. Al-Andalus stands on the brink of total Muslim domination. Beyond is Europe and the rest of the world. Press on, Emir, and forge the caliphate anew, that it may last for all eternity. Good. Okay. War awareness information. The sign of a great leader is knowing war is significant. So basically, what I'm guessing from this is that war weariness is now another thing we have to worry about. Great. Anyway, reach Imperium level 3. And we will be given 5,000 gold if we do so. Yeah, let's take a look at our situation, shall we? So, a broken world. Step 1. Reach Imperium level 3. We actually do not have any time things for this, it seems. Okay then. All down to Imperium. Balanced. We have quite a lot of dominion. We have a bit of control. Not anything too significant. Let's see. I could have just put you in. No, you don't have enough. You're not worthy. Not yet, anyway. So apparently only one. Actually, can we appoint you to anything? Apparently we can. Really? So you don't have to go through the ranks. That's interesting. Yeah, required rank 1. Required age 14. Wow, a son could almost do it. Anyway, so that's the family. Get that guy up and running. Candidates. Yeah, I don't need any of you just yet. Oh, you're a bastard. Oh well, yeah. Summary. Imperium will start at 2, I'm guessing. Actually, it's a bit hard to tell. Maybe 2? I guess we'll find out soon. But just cross out you. Islam is, yeah, it's not the majority religion, which is interesting. You can see that as Christianity, although it is dropping, thankfully. Heir to the Caliphate. These are basically, yeah, that's the thing on the starting screen before we launched. Loyalty +1, corruption is +2. That's bad. Imperium impressive, which is pretty good. Which reduces empire growth and upkeep costs, and increases upkeep costs, and we get a diplomatic penalty. Good. Replenishment. +1 to all regions. Agro, +1 to all regions. Because we have a food surplus. Good. And technology. Something that we actually do have... well, we do have some advantages there. Well, a advantage. Faster research. And we can build a library. What will that do? It will give us Imperium points. So that's a new currency, is it? That's gonna be interesting. Replenishment +3. We also get like... yeah, there we go. Units that replace other units. Which I will say I am a fan of. I do actually prefer this upgrade system to systems of all the Total Wars, where you basically get up with... eventually you get units that you never use. And they're basically crap compared to all of your better units. Well, it's not so much that I want every unit to be awesome, although that would be cool. It would be kind of weird as well. But I want there not to be like 20 or 30 like just crappy units that you cannot use later on. But anyway, we have some public order things that will help us with that. At least down here. A few buildings, campaign movement range, that's a pretty nice one. Fatigue rate down. Raiding income, I'm probably not gonna raid that much, so... straight to garrisons, that'll take 6 turns. 9 in total. And that will take also 9. So what do we need? What kind of difficulties do we have? So -17, -16. Okay, so as with every big empire, I guess, we have some issues with our, let's see, our public order, religious differences, and difficulty level. So this is a bit, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the difficulty level, making this more difficult in the vanilla Attila, but I guess we have to deal with that this time as well. So, religious tolerance right away. We have no choice there, to be honest. Which means that the first buildings that I built are probably gonna have to come with a lot of public order, which does force our hand quite a bit. And we probably also need armies that go around and keep the people in check, basically. Which might not be that fun, but it does go back to what I did quite a lot of in my... oh, that was bad. But yeah, what I did quite a lot of in my Western Roman and Eastern Roman campaigns. Let's see. I do not have that much money left, so I cannot do anything else. How about our growth? Well, it is coming along, but it's gonna take a while, so I probably have to upgrade all of these to... actually, that doesn't give me any happiness. Oh my, yeah, I definitely need you, an imam, in order to inspire the populace. These are godsends. Literally, I didn't mean that to be a pun, but in the game when it comes to controlling public order, if they do have the same abilities as a regular priest, I really hope they do. There we go. That's a good one. And that's a good one. Yeah, they pretty much do have the same as the priests in the vanilla game. So, I can expand that. But do I need to do that? I don't know. Let's see, we do not have Granada. That's probably more like in here somewhere. Cartagena. Valencia is not in our hands. Merida. Yeah. So we own pretty much all of Portugal, except for this part right here. Or maybe like this part. Something like that. And that's our only army? Seems so. Unless, yeah, that's it. Huh. Well, this is gonna be interesting. So, I see a defensive future. First off. Oh, we also have a rival caliphate here. Kinda. Oh, I see. That's pretty good, actually. So we can capture that, and that will stay in the same region. Still mostly Christian, though. Seems that we are still on... well, still in kind of the conquering phase of the Muslim presence in Iberia, or Al-Andalus. Provincial governor, where do we need that? Pretty much everywhere. But I'm gonna try to secure this. Just to place someone there. Hopefully get him something that allows me to get public order sorted out. Not at all. Sanitation, though, that's pretty good. And research rate is also pretty good. Civic developments, which is what I'm doing. So, yeah, that's good enough. And did I get another guy? Yeah, okay. Let's go for Al-Andalus proper. And, yeah. Well, actually, I can take an already established one. Why didn't I do that? Well, now I done so. I could have put my son in there. Oh well. Oh, I actually can, because we have yet another governor available to us. That's pretty good. Let's see. Valencia. That's not the full region, I think. I don't think. Yeah, because Valencia is actually up there, like the city itself. So we have every city in this region, that region, and almost that region, Marca Inferior, which is probably supposed to be Portugal. So, how about this? We need that as well, but that is desolate. So, I guess we own all living settlements, I guess. I guess. Yeah, let's take care of Portugal. There we go. And finally, edicts here, which we really only... well, really only have one choice that makes sense to go with right now, and that seems to be it. And our integrity is dropping, which is not fun. Should I just go ahead and decimate immediately? If I can do that. Yes, I can. 10% right now. Maybe that's not the best idea, given that we're right next to an enemy faction, and that we're on legendary, so we should definitely be expecting some aggression. So I'm not gonna do that, not immediately, although it's probably a good idea to do that quite soon. Did I get it? Oh. Someone wants my attention. Anyway, the Caliphate of Cordoba. Reach Imperium level 5, 400 turns remaining. I sure hope for that to be possible. Let's see. The Caliphate rises, which gives me more morale, loyalty, public order. In all wow! So, doing that, pretty much, well, it doesn't eliminate the problems, but it definitely helps. And then I properly become the Caliphate of Cordoba. What am I listed as right now? Just Cordoba. No. Emirate of Cordoba, and not Sultanate of Cordoba. That was it, right? Sultanate? Right. Caliphate. Even more impressive than Sultanate, so... sure. Okay, get in there. Help with the public order a bit. Not too much, though. Really need some more help there. Thankfully, my income is quite okay, so I don't have to really worry about that in that regard. Although I'm definitely worrying in every other regard, because this is not looking good whatsoever. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. This does increase public order. Okay, but it also increased squalor, which is not fun. Can I just... Nope. Apparently castle doesn't really help you here. Just tears away our food, basically. Speaking of, we actually do need that a bit. I don't think the fertility worsens. It might do. As I said, I haven't really watched anyone play this, so I'm not sure. But yeah, if it does, I'm pretty screwed. But I don't think it does. I think we're over that. So I don't have to keep it at like ludicrous levels in order to just be certain that it doesn't fuck me, basically. But yes, so one more building to try to help with the public order situation. You're building that building right there, and with that I'm out of money. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, because I am clearly gonna face a rebellion very, very soon. Well, when I say very soon, it's gonna be within like 9 turns from now. Maybe 8 in certain regions. But yes, definitely not something favorable. Well, what can I get here? Purple Spearman, Purple Light Cav. I can't really have a poke at this. Because this is legendary, so I can't load a save if that happened to fuck me over. Which is a very well might. So I think I'm not gonna build a building next turn. I think I'm gonna build a few units and have a poke and see what happens. Trade agreement. Tafai of Barcelona. And they want to pay me. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I should have... Why didn't I think about establishing trade? A spy. Can we get a spy anywhere? Yes, we can. Also, to build additional priest, I need a mosque. So I think that's actually what I'm gonna build next. Does that have to be built in the capital region? And more importantly, do we already have mosques? I don't think we do. Nope, apparently not. Does that only... Can that only be built in capitals? Maybe. I think it might only be able to be built in capitals. Anyway, I'm gonna also build a spy, or recruit a spy. More like it. Dice roller, critical success chance increased, that's pretty good. That's also good. And that's also very good. Just outright 5% chance, I'm gonna take that. Or 5% additional chance, I should say. Yeah, I said I would be recruiting units, and I wasn't lying.
Our Lord needs good fighters.
You have missile weapons, but in light spear, you're medium spear. So let's queue up two rounds of recruitment, and let's have that be that. Yeah, I really need to get that research as quickly as possible. What's the next thing that kind of helps me in all of this? Yeah, good question. Yeah, none of this really gives me any happiness outright, or public order, more like it. Except this, which is all the way at the end. And it's going to take me 117 turns to get to. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't see that happening. And I also don't see that being researchable in this tree. So, yeah, pretty much so. We're gonna get no help from that. We'll have to merely survive on buildings. Oh, here we go. And that was, of course, before we managed to do any recruitment whatsoever. Brilliant. Well, this is legendary. What about chances here? Not good. So I'm not gonna sally forth. What I am gonna do is to... How long can I hold out? 8 turns. So I'm gonna raise another army and hopefully come to the rescue. Unless they go and attack me immediately, which might happen. I'm also gonna... If I can... Actually, I can't. Apparently. That's not possible, my lord. And I cannot do that in foreign provinces. But yes, so... Well, we knew they had... well, we now know that they had some decent units. Or some kind of an army. But yes, I'm gonna raise a new army. And I'm gonna sally forth. Let's see, do I actually have any buildings that can build anything? I don't know. What can I build here? Berber Lightcap, Berber Levy, Berber Spearman. Sounds familiar. What about this region? This might actually make more sense. Berber Lightcap, Berber Levy, Berber Spearman. So, you know what? Just because we have... well, actually, no, we don't. I thought we had the road access here, but we don't. We do have up here, but then I had to go all the way around. So, might as well build them in my capital. So, raise forces. So, warrior, leader, attacker. But this guy is free, so I'm gonna go with him. And recruit units. I need units urgently. Actually, what does mercenary cost? Not that much, but I can only recruit 3 of them, so... I'm gonna do that, and then maybe one more go, and then I'm gonna get mercenaries, and then go and attack. Hopefully that's not too late, but hopefully if they do decide to attack, that will be, I will be able to defend myself. Anyway, I think this part has gone on for long enough, so... just make sure that, how do I make sure that this autosaves? Actually, I think it autosaves when I do this, doesn't it? Yes, game saved. So, that's where I'll end it for today. So hopefully you enjoyed this first part. Please give it a like if you did, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next part. Goodbye for now.